Hi everyone. Good evening. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good night. And farewell. Goodbye everyone. Can you imagine someone just like having a big thing and then just leaving? It was nice to see you all, but I must bid you farewell so I can greet you all for Soundodger Sunday number 61. We're just gonna pump through these. 62, 63, 64, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, we should just stop. We need to do Soundodger Sunday number 60. Who are we kidding? How we all doing? Anybody ready to see a new game reveal? Back pain. Back pain. Sorry you have back pain. I've had a bad mattress. Oof. Just wake up, feels like someone's stabbing you. Stabbing you around the lower back. No good. Having a slow night, which will now get fast. That better not be my responsibility. Slept wrong. Yep, that's what causes it for me. But that was then. And this is today. Been listening to a lot of city pop this last week. I was trying to find a certain song that I just could not get out of my head. And it's so hard to find it. It's like there's no lyrics to a lot of these songs, and if there is lyrics, it's in like Japanese, so it's hard for me to just like search the lyrics. But I did finally find the song in question, the city pop song that was stuck in my head. I love the bass line, the harmony. New background reveal? I don't know about that. We have a new power-up in Soundodger to show. I haven't actually decided which order I'm going to do them in. I think we'll do Soundodger first. But you're all here to see the new game. Well, I'm already set up for Soundodger as far as my source list is concerned, so let's do that. Excuse me. Alright, so, and plus the game I'm playing right now is listed as Soundodger, and the title says Soundodger Sunday number 60, and then it says, and a game reveal. So we will do the game reveal after the break. My DMCA strike doesn't need to be there. I think I moved that for Dark Souls, right? Move that for Dark Souls. You can come back down, little guy. But I do have something new added. New power-up zips your finished levels and sends them directly to the community website. So this was a point of discussion this week on the Soundodger Discord, and it was something I already was thinking about doing. I was like, you know what? Let's just see. It was on my list of to-do things like later. But I was like, you know what? Let's just do it, you know? So let's see it in action. We'll go on a very easy level so we can all comprehend what's going on here. But this is a new power-up that is called Zip, which I have previously referred to as middling. It's kind of like that, but not quite. So basically, this requires multiple inputs. So first, is a click. Click, and there's a timer. And if you've been watching Soundodger 2, you can kind of already see that this countdown on the circle is longer than the others. It used to be 3 seconds for a power-up to last, and now this one you can see takes a little bit longer. It's actually a 5-second long countdown. But you also notice nothing's really happening. So I told you this is a multiple click input. So actually if you click somewhere and while the circle is still counting down, and if I click, you'll actually teleport to that location, which is pretty cool. So you zip across is the word. So I can actually put myself in like danger here and like whoop, zip out of the way. And there is no collision checking on the trip. So it is more of a teleport than a zip, but so there's no collision. So if there's a whole bunch of bullets, bubbles, whatever, you will not be penalized as that happens. Now you can see I can rapidly use it. The cooldown stuff hasn't been implemented to kind of make this a little bit more fair, because you can kind of just like move around the whole level 5 seconds at a time. So you can't just put that there and wait for, you know, a minute or two for something to happen, but you can in fact use it in a 5-second window, so you can do something fancy, go do it, come back like that. Oops. Oh. I got headed. It's kind of weird, like you keep... it's hard to do it rapidly like this. It's kind of interesting, like I keep moving backwards to where it already was. But anyway, it's pretty cool. I added that effect, that little particle effect, because it's hard to kind of see where you are. And that's obviously a placeholder like a lot of things you're looking at right now, so that'll just be, oops, worked on as we keep going. And always put you to the center of the thing. I think peripherally it's hard to see. If I'm over here and I out of the corner of my eye, I can't really see where the countdown is. So like I just clicked thinking I would zip and I just missed it, so I need to do something about that. And I don't want to do like a pie slice, like have it be a huge pie slice countdown that fills up the whole thing, like you know, instead of just being a ring, it fills the whole circle, because that gets a little muddy. I could change the color, have it blink, or whatever. There's a few options. I can also, for this particular power-up, we can have it have a dotted line always attached to it, like a chain type thing, that lets you see exactly where you're going to be going. So here you'll see peripherally that, and the chain itself could blink or whatever. So a lot of little options there. But that is the power-up. Good job. The zip power-up. Bullets go through it. Nothing's affected by it. It's not like a shield. It doesn't prevent other things from happening. So that's it. Needs a cool sound effect too. Zoop, zoop. My mouth making the sound is the actual thing that would happen there. So that's that. And I've actually changed the game for right now. So I can't even move my mouse to go read chat, but so I have to Control-Shift-P to pause the game. So I can do that. Actually, I can just go backwards. If I go back, it unlocks the mouse. So the mouse is going to be locked in the main game, just so you don't roll your mouse off the screen, because that would happen. But in Unity, I like to have it unlocked just so I can go and toggle and mess with things on the side. So we're actually in Unity right now, believe it or not. So, ooh, we can scroll on both at the same time. Isn't that fancy? So what did you say? Let's see. Teleports back to where you started the power-up from. Arrow keys are now obsolete. Well, it's only 5 seconds. I know there's some patterns where people moved around with arrow keys and then like a half minute later would move the mouse to kind of zip. Keyboard typing. Have it turn red. We could do that. Smaller circle that goes around the cursor. Yep, we could have a HUD on the player themselves, because that's where you're looking. It'd be nice if the timer ring for this one was a little slower, since it works on a point instead of a radius like the other power-ups. The timer ring for this one was a little slower, since it works on a point instead of a radius. I think I did say it was slower. Yeah, I moved it down to 5 seconds. The other power-ups are 3 seconds. So this one, oh, smaller, not slower. So the timering was slower since, oh yeah. To kind of know where you are. Yeah, right now they're all kind of placeholder. It's the exact same visual effect for every power-up. So So yeah, let's see. Now there's got to be some level. Maybe y'all can remind me, but there's some level out here that in hello? Is it broken? What's going on? Okay. There's got to be some level that I can play without getting DMCA struck, and that also would benefit from being able to zip. Or maybe I should turn on giant bullets, because we got more reasons to zip around. Let's see. Maybe we can rake leaves. This will be fine. We can rake leaves and... Hey, that border color... These bullet colors are not correct. Border color and bullet colors. These are not the colors of this level. Alright, let's just do that. And it's safe, right? Oh, it was never safe. I'm like waiting. I guess you really need to know the level for this thing to be useful. Now, one penalty I wanted to do... Of course I'm not gonna zip out of here. When am I gonna zip? I wanted to have a penalty where you can't place or even use any power-up if you're red. That was my like alternative to having a cooldown. So if you're red, you can't use your power-up. Just as a, I don't know. If you're using the power-ups, you want to be a better player, and like if you're playing poorly, it's not exactly the best message to convey. I'll keep thinking about it. The problem with me thinking out loud with my game design stuff is that you guys would be like, oh, that's what Bing's doing, or oh, Bing, you should do this, and then I say, oh, that's a good idea, then that becomes the thing we do. I say as if that's a bad thing. Anyway, I'm actually playing just fine. The less I use the power-up, the better I do. It's just like Soundodger Plus. Here, let's do this. Huh. Ha ha ha. So for a power-up like this, perhaps now you can understand why we can't exactly have absolute mouse position be a thing. As far as a option for mouse control, because Soundodger Plus uses absolute mouse position. Wherever your mouse is on the screen, that's where the cursor is. So you could go outside of the arena and stuff like that. But for a power-up like this, yeah, that just doesn't work. It simply doesn't work. Same thing with screen wrap that we showed last week, if I'm not mistaken. The screen wrap, which is a movement challenge, makes you teleport to the other side of the arena, the opposite side, 180 degrees away. And so that also would not work for absolute mouse movement. It would be kind of impossible for that to happen. Like, what if you just kept going to the right? Where would your mouse be? In your neighbor's house by that point? Is it possible, like what Blender does, it literally teleports your cursor? Oh my goodness, then we're getting into some interesting problems. Solving resolution differences. I don't know, can Unity just change your cursor position? Super handy when cranking. I mean, Unity does that too. When you're like dragging stuff, it just keeps looping through the screen. I mean, that's a good question. You know? Let's find out. Unity, I don't know. What are we saying? Change mouse position. Setting the mouse position to specific coordinates. Oh, 2012. You can't. This is controlled by... Yeah, but that could have been changed. Anyone who needs to move position, here's one method. Oh, we're using system runtime interop services? Ugh. Set cursor. Call this when you want to set the mouse position. Well, I guess it's possible. External sec. What is this thing? Maybe I can look into it. This is what we do when you have a question in Unity. You just go on here and figure out that 100 people have asked it before. System.windows.forms.cursor.position equals new point. Well, that might be it. It does seem super sketch. Unity uses mono, not .NET, blah, 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 blah. Hence why, oh, I love reading people being arguing here. Cursor visible, no, that's not what I'm looking for. Here, if you're looking for Windows standalone, uh-oh. RIP Mac version. If Unity standalone Windows 32, what is Windows 32? Oh my god, it's just a class using user32.dil. Oh my goodness. No, that's not the cheese. No. I don't think I want to be moving the player's mouse. I'm fine locking the player's mouse, but I'm not fine changing their mouse position. Win32 is the API for operating system itself, yeah. So I can lock the mouse cursor and then unlock it, which puts it back to the center, but that's not very useful. Like what, like PUBG and I guess Fortnite, any game that has like an inventory in a first-person shooter. So when you're in first-person shooter mode, your cursor just stays here. No matter how you move, it's always right there in the center. And then once you go into your inventory, your mouse always starts in the center, and then you move from there, which is useful if you're like moving quickly as an expert player. You always know when you come back to the inventory screen, your mouse will be there, and you can just go up, left, down, left. So no matter where it was, if you left your mouse here, go into FPS mode, it's gone, and when you come back, it's right here. So that's just because they're locking it to the center and unlocking it. Arrow key only challenge happening. So I'm going to try and change arrow keys and controller for the better. Those are not good in Soundodger Plus because I was treating it like a shoot 'em up, which has precise movement with no acceleration and deceleration, but I really think a game like this should have that because the mouse has acceleration and deceleration from your natural movement of your wrist. This is a nice gentle speeds up, slows down, right? If I slow it down, it kind of does that. It doesn't just like move like a perfect straight line, like a rigid thing like it does with the arrow keys. So I want to do something closer to what Geometry Wars did, Geometry Wars 2 specifically, and then what 3 tried to emulate, having a very quick acceleration and then a quick deceleration. So you can do fine, precise movements by doing little taps, but if you hold it in, you'll get into that speed and then it'll slow down. So that takes a lot of finessing to get that working, and really mouse is the true way to go. First-person games that don't lock your cursor are the best. Oh, where you are clicking on your second monitor when you are firing. Honestly, I'm curious what Woods looks like with gravity set to 1. What is Woods? Do you have a link to it? Is there a community.com link for it? What's Woods? And will I get DMCA'd by playing it? You had it? Well, where is it? I need a search all. That would be great. Search all function in user levels. And you could type in anything. It's currently unreleased. Alright. I have it and it's currently unreleased. Wait. Yeah, it worked. If you're not using mouse positions, would knockback be possible? Of course. A challenge that makes the edge of the arena electric and bumps you toward the center. Yeah. Anything like that is possible. I can put wind in the game because y'all love external forces like that. I could add wind that actually pushes your cursor and other stuff. Oh, and then we can have a beautiful background of leaves falling and then they blow with the wind too. It'd be gorgeous and frustrating at the same time. Just like Hachi. Celeste Dodger. Ooh, those wind levels in Celeste. You really feel the wind. You really feel it, you know? Great game. Let's see what happens if I go there. Yes. Hey. Hey, I'm like, my eyes are on the butter zone over here while I'm zipping around. Oh, ooh, you got to hear the hit sound. How it does a low pass filter on the music. Add dash in Soundodger. What? Why would I ever want to warp right there? Oh, ooh, there. I try to go back in the center and warp again. Zip seems cool, but something that will likely need to have specific levels to be worthwhile. I feel like it would be cool to make levels that recommend a certain power-up. You know, it's like, oh, designed for zipping, designed for blasting. Or, I mean, if you want it to be a puzzle, you just don't tell anybody. And then you have to kind of play it for yourself, like, ooh, you're like thinking, kind of like when you're trying to garnish a drink, you're like, oh, what would go good as a zest on here? Can you guys tell I'm in my 30s? Like, what would be a good zest? Lemon or maybe some orange zest? And you're like, oh no, maybe the zip power-up would really complement this lemon drop. You know, let me just add that. All power-ups required. I did float the idea of having a left-click power-up and a right-click power-up. Kind of like Contra has like a primary weapon and a secondary, and you just swap between them. It'd be kind of cool to mix and match. Like, what would you do with like zipping with a shield, right? You can make the shield to block stuff and then go back to where a thing is. It's so complicated so quickly. I don't like how complicated. This game shines because of how simple it is, and all of this stuff I'm adding is not supposed to make it more complicated. It's just supposed to make it more varied and interesting. As soon as the game starts getting complicated, we have to like take a look and be like, you know what, let's just cut everything out. We're just making it Soundodger +2. Go grab a heart and zip into the shield. Yeah, I guess you could do a zip and a shield in the same spot. Go grab a thing and go back into it. I don't have right-click stuff implemented yet. What's a good estimate for Soundodger 2's release? If you're talking about early access, the only information I have to tell you is 2021. So, I don't know. I mean, it won't be January 1st. I can tell you that much. If this is what the level select looks like, you know. Where is this woods level? What kind of thing was it? Did you say where it was? It was in, I don't know what woods is. January 2nd confirmed. I don't know. SAS! It was the one that was supposed to be center enemy, but not. I think it's... Oh, okay. It's the Break Me Daddy levels, huh? I know exactly where that is. And it does not work in Soundodger. You will get DMCA'd. I can mute it. Am I looking at it? Oh, woods. Alright, this is the one supposed to be center. I didn't put in center enemies left yet. Oh, well, what's the point of even testing this if I don't have center enemies working? I don't have center enemies working yet, so... So what's the point? That kind of looks like me in the center. Oh, wait, I just... What? This makes no sense playing with without the center stuff working, so... I did fix this one, though, as I already showed you. Of course, we can't... Oh, it's playing the wrong... I gotta fix the frame rate. There we go. So now it looks like it's... Looks like it's just doing quick little snaps. This is the 360 degree spins per... 360 degrees of a spin per frame that's happening here. Very interesting. It sounds really cool, too, unfortunately. Like, I don't want it to be... Here, we'll just do a little bit. Cool song. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. There you go. That's your little preview there. Can we, like, click this, please? Thank you. I don't think Ochre would get you in trouble. Me either, but you know what? We're here to keep the channel. We're here to keep the channel. Did I fix something else here? Maybe I didn't. There was some level that had homing bullets at the beginning that really wasn't supposed to. I think it was this one. I forget which one. Anyway. Any of the other songs, however, totally get you in trouble. Yeah, sorry, no point in having that one with gravity, so maybe another time. I didn't really get to work on other things, unfortunately. Yeah, I wanted to do more, but this past week I've been working on the new game reveal. I was trying to make it look good for y'all. And was I supposed to do something? What would it look like with gravity on? This one? Oh, I can turn it on. Am I supposed to make this 30 FPS? Something looks like it's wrong here. I know you're supposed to be able to see the hugs on top of the bubbles to know where they are. But I don't think the flashing is supposed to look like that. Anyway, let me just turn a bunch of stuff on, huh? How's that sound? Let's see what happens. We will leave zipping on. No, I'll change it to something else. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. We will do that. And why not? Throw one of those in. And we will do... Oh, I do have more stuff to unveil here. Well, I'm not going to. We'll put on that. Okay. So we'll do all of that. So I just changed a whole bunch of stuff, and I've kind of already forgotten what they are. So let's play some Soundodger and see what I did. Okay, so the arena is large. We're tessellating. I have a trail bullet. Oh god. Oh, there's warping and there's a trail mirror. You know, we can turn on audio though. Hold on. We're allowed to hear this. There we go. There we go. Okay. Oh, and we have gravity set to 2. Gravity set to 2. So the arena can be larger than 100%. As you can see, it's at 125% right now. Once it's above 100, I need to add special camera movement, so you always stay on screen because you can make it larger than the screen itself. Oh, and I have screen wrap, so I can just kind of go up and down, and I have a power-up. Oh, the heart! Oh, the heart left. I kind of like the background being like this. This is supposed to be an advanced level, so that's why it's, they just fall down. Open world Soundodger. It's just 1000% size. This looks atrocious. Yeah. Oh, got hit there. I need to add collision to my trails. Which one's the real bean? Yeah, the one that has squash and stretch. The other one just stays a circle the whole time. Protect him. I wonder if I should have a little, like, trail that you can see where he's going. So it's easier to visualize it. Let's pick a different song. I kind of want to turn off the tessellation because it makes the colors look weird. What's mine look like? Oh, that looks kind of cool actually. Oh. Oh, most of the bullets come from the top. Oh, this is a fun challenge, except for the trail getting hit constantly. Slow-mo. Oh, and warp. I have warp. What am I doing? There's too much going on. Isn't it great? It's just raining bullets. Like, it's literally raining bullets. Can I just hang out up here? Okay, there's too many things. Oh, I can't move my mouse. Alright. We're going to turn that off real quick. Let me turn... Okay, I don't want screen wrap. I don't... You know what? Okay. Let's... Like, I want to show you guys new stuff, but I don't want to just blow my cover. Let's... Okay, arena back to 100. We're turning off tessellation. We are taking off trails. I just want to do DK bullets, slow power up, gravity 2, And all right, I'll show you one more. You guys convinced me. I'll do one more. We'll do one more reveal. I'm going to show you a new movement challenge. You guys ready for this? DK bullets, that's the big ones. Giant bullets, if you want to call them. They're called DK bullets in the code, and that's what I'm calling them. Do you guys want a new... Are you not familiar with the term DK mode from GoldenEye? It's because Rare made GoldenEye, and they also made Donkey Kong Country. They had a cheat code called DK mode that makes everyone's heads really big. Because I guess Donkey Kong has a big head. So that just became the colloquial term for anything that's large. DK mode. So, yes, easy headshot mode, yeah. DK mode. Anyway, we have a new movement type alert. New movement type alert. Let's... And I've already practiced this before. It is very challenging. It's fun, but it is challenging. Let's do catapult easy. Let's do catapult easy. And I'm going to see if you guys... Oh, gravity's on. Maybe we shouldn't do it with all these things on. Hold on. Let's... I actually don't want to taint a new reveal of something. Everything's off except for the movement type. Everything's off except for the movement type, alright? Yeah, inverted mouse. Because you guys will clearly be able to tell by looking at the screen. Alright, legacy, we'll do catapult. I really just need hotkeys for all these things, so I don't have to keep turning off. Okay. I'll let you guys kind of see if you can see what's going on here. Oh, I think you guys are seeing. So this is called progress movement. You are locked to the progress ring of the circle. So as you're playing, you can only move on the shape of a circle that is constantly changing size. It's actually really cool. Oops. It's really cool. It is fun. It's simple. And it works really well because of relative mouse movement. You could not do this with absolute mouse movement, so let's get this fast forward right there. I can do slow too, which is kind of interesting. Get out of here. Oh god. That's why I did catapult easy. Oh. Progress or score? Score would be masochistic, yeah. But it's fun, I actually like it. It's going to spaz out a little bit when it gets to the edge because it is constantly trying to fix its position because it's going to be technically outside of the edge of the arena once the progress hits like, what, 95-ish%. So don't mind that, that just needs to be a little kink in the code. I just need to get out, but it's kind of cool, I like it. Oop. How did I hit the easiest? I don't know why I thought that was so funny. I've gotten hit so many times from less difficult bullets. I don't know why I laughed at that. Alright. Let's just keep going here. It gets scary at the end because, like, you know, you can't really see what's going on and you're so close to the enemies now. I had time to dodge before. Mid-game. Mid-level. Oh god. Mid-level's when it's good. How did I not get hit? It's gonna rewind. 1, 2, 3, back. Ooh! And oh! Where'd that boy come from? Wait, it actually becomes impossible at the end? That's not true. Oops. Just stay away from the enemies. Stay away from the enemies, like right here. Can't get hit. Watch this. I'm just gonna stay right here between these boys. Can't get hit. Impossible. Uh-oh. Right here. We're good. Oh, then I see you're like flipping out now. It's like constantly trying to make me be in one position but not another. Calm down, little friend. Oh, he's getting huge. Look how big it's getting. It's Yeah. Vibrating intensifies. It is fighting constantly to be in one place or another. Anyway, that's progress mode. I thought you guys would enjoy it. I think it's pretty cool. That is one of the more simplistic, fun things. Unfortunately, at the beginning of every level, you just can't move at all. So, a lot of things are impossible. Speaking of impossible... Oh shoot, look at this dodging! Oh, pro gamer alert, what's up? Oh. Oh, it's like actual hexagon now. This is like actual super hexagon. Alright, there are literal impossible. I mean, we've already come across like 8 impossible parts. See, it doesn't help that I can't see the progress circle, and my score is not at 100% right now, so like it's misleading where the actual ring is. I'm actually not doing too bad right here. Whoop! Oh. Hey, this isn't too bad. Hold on. Hold on. Nice, nice. Should I do like a slow to... That doesn't do anything. That doesn't do anything. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh. Oh. Okay, just do concentric circles. I mean, all I can do are concentric circles, but like kind of just keep flowing here. Oh, this part's designed for this. Look at that. Ooh, it's like this is kind of cool. Now, we all know it's going to be impossible. Ooh, oh, by the end. Because the finale is literally just stay in the center. Oh, what? No, they all are like perfectly aligned to hit me. Yeah, we're just going to get hit now. Because we're going to be in like the decoration of the bullets. I'll just read chat. Challenge where the cursor is stuck outside the arena instead of inside and all the bullets fire backwards? What? Make every level center enemy. Yep. Do it with snow tape. Do it skip divide with muted audio. Because there'd be a variation where you're locked inside of the score circle instead of stuck on the outline. That's the challenge I tried to do in Soundodger Plus. I know that music style. Is it Shirobon? It's Chipsel. Unless Shirobon's a genre. They are friends. Ah, it is not a genre. Yeah, I can't. I'm stuck here. Are y'all minding the low pass stuff? I get you're gauging how much it keeps happening. Of course, right now you can't even see where I am, but... I mean, technically you could make a variation where you have to stay outside the progress circle and you're locked. So by the end of the level, you're on the edges again. Or you can do the inverse, where you're stuck in the center at the beginning and you have more freedom as you keep going. So, yeah, there's... Oh, we're stuck again. There's possibilities there. Low pass stuff is fine. I mean, you can still kind of hear it. It's alright. Reminds me of going to the kitchen in a party. You clearly don't have your parties in your kitchen. Alright, what can we do? Anyway, that's progress. Progress movement. With that being said, we're going to do one more thing, and then we're going to do a new game reveal. Anybody excited for that? No? Dang. Cool. So let's do that. We have one more thing. Maybe a bit depth thing. What sort of audio manipulation can Unity do anyways? In real time, not too much. I can change the pitch, which you definitely don't want to do in a music game that's synchronized to choreography. I can do low pass filter, high pass filter, volume, panning. That's the stuff that just comes with Unity. I'm sure people have made other effects. Maybe there's... If I had like Fmod hooked up, I could do a whole bunch of stuff in real time, so it's not impossible. Let's see. So I wanted to do... Oh, I want to do rake leaves with gravity 2 and DK bullets. Rake leaves, gravity 2, DK bullets. And this kind of stuff I'm excited about in general, of taking levels that you're... Oh my god. that you love and want to like remix and make them new and interesting, you know? So I want to have it all be available. Scores won't be saved. Excuse me, ma'am. Scores won't be saved, but you can at least, like, you know, record them, put them on YouTube, whatever. So share the wonderful thing. Oh my goodness. Share the moments together. Oh. Oh. The radar sounds are such a beautiful little burst because they like grow right there. Oof. Oh no. Oh, I got out. Nice. Oh, it's coming back. Ooh. Right here. Ooh, oh, I almost got it. Oh, that's gonna be a problem. Ooh, it's gonna be a problem. It's still a problem. Oh, it stops. Cool. Oh. Okay, good. Oh no. Didn't work out for me. Slow that. Oh, I kind of made it through there. That was legit. Oh. It's like opening the confetti popper. It's like, oh, it just like pops out at you. No one talks about the homing going squishy. What? What are you talking about? You mean how it like looks like it's breathing as it rotates? That is because it's an actual 3D diamond that is rotating, and as a diamond rotates, when it sticks out, it's 1 times the square root of 2, which is 1.4 something in width, so it's going to keep changing from width 1 to width... Oh my goodness, hold on. Oh, this is kind of fun. If I was paying attention, I would have gotten hit. Oh, that's kind of cool, little ending. Hey, that's a pretty good score for such a strange thing that's going on. Is it me, or is this entire song kind of pitched up? Twitch does it sometimes. The humming squish is like the enemies? No, it doesn't. I don't think it does. Let's see. Did we already do this one with gravity? I think we did. Oh, we haven't done this. I haven't played this in so long. Alright, last one, and we're going to do a new game reveal after this. This isn't too difficult. New background, please. I don't have any new backgrounds to show you, I'm sorry. Oh wait, did I say I was going to show... Oh, I was going to show you something. I'll do it right now. I told you last week that to remind me about the background stuff. So I was going to tell you that there's... I'm going to do it right now. There is going to be a limited number of backgrounds, but I wanted you to at least be able to have some variation outside of just colors. So this is a special... I'm going to turn off the arena ring. Maybe I'll leave it on. So I'm going to unpause And you're gonna see a slightly different change here of the background. And this is called, well, it's physically called Don't Clear. So it's literally just displaying pixels and they just stay there until something displays on top of them. But I'm gonna call it the void. The void is just where backgrounds look really cool. So this actually looks like the, remember at the end of Looney Tunes? When Porky Pig comes out, it kind of looks like that. But all the flares from the enemies stay there and they have these really cool effects going on. And then if bullets travel outside, if you're doing like outside bullet effects, they look really cool as they travel. They have like, you know, like trails going. So there's certain levels that I think will look really cool with this effect turned on. Almost looks like a spiral for hypnotizing, especially where the arena glow is there, because you can see this little twist of white as the rings come out. Well, this level isn't very difficult. Let's do a different one. Let's do something to look good on the outside. What looks good? Doesn't, I don't have too many here. I know my level, Stroke of Misfortune, has a thing here. How am I gonna turn it off again? Ba-da-ba-da. Don't clear. There we go. Let's see how this goes. Alright. Oh, right, we have gravity and giant bullets. Oh, no. Oh, wait. That's right, we have gravity and giant bullets on. DK plus gravity equals nonsensical level. I don't know, if it was designed for it, you can make something pretty cool. I did want to show off bullets going outside of the arena. Oh! Oh! Big hugs! These are called bear hugs? Big hugs for everybody. Give me a big hug. Group hug. What do we call these? Oh my god. This would look really cool with black outer rings and no arena glow. Well, I can't change the arena color, but I can turn off the glow. I mean, I think Nocturne would be a good level for Void. Cool. I think a lot of levels you're just gonna be like, yep, they all look good. All of them look good with Void. So Void is just a toggle you can turn on or off, just like you can turn off the arena glow and stuff like that. Ooh, I'm like doing okay right here. Or not. Like, how do you get those hugs? Did you guys notice this was a playable level? Alright, I'm gonna keep doing this all night. New game reveal coming up. Let me switch here. Graphics.device.clear null background. Really, it's just called background culling don't clear. Don't clear. No, that's what you said. So I'm not doing the big grand game reveal that I did for Soundodger 2. This is a much smaller game, less fanfare. My big game is Soundodger 2, but you know what? I thought, why not release another, or announce another game in 2020? I always have one game at a time, and you know what? It's time I worked on multiple games. We need side projects as well as main projects, right? So we're going to be unveiling right now a new game, and I am in fact not going to show a trailer. I have a trailer made. I'm going to release it on like Twitter and YouTube and stuff like right after this, but the trailer is pretty much exactly just the gameplay from what's available in what I've made so far. So I'll just play it live. I'm just going to do a live playthrough of a new game reveal. Is that okay with everybody? Is that okay with you? Is that fine? All in favor? All in favor? Turn the volume up a little bit so you guys can hear. Let's go. Excellent. I like that enthusiasm. Let's go. You should do a poll to make sure. You want to do a poll? All right. Manage poll. Poll ended. No, new poll. Question. Play game live or show trailer? Live trailer. Duration 2 minutes? Yeah, let's go. All right, new poll is going on in the chat. And I've got live results here. That's cool. I've got live results. Can I show them? Is that a thing? Can I show live results? There they are. That's lovingly cropped. Good. How about we do it like that? How's that? Is that good? There we go. All right. So, ooh, it's actually kind of close. We've got 6-5 votes. Live is winning. It's tied. And now live is barely staying ahead. Barely staying ahead. Ooh, it's tied again. Look at that. Vote breakdown. What is that? Well, that's looking nicer. Someone spent 600 channel points. 600 channel points. Pitts considered channel points. Who was it? Oh, look at that. 400 and 200. Just giving them away. Just giving them away. Where's the timer? I know there's 2 minutes on it. Oh, it's on like... Wow, this is going to be a long 2 minutes. Okay, so there's like, what, 45 seconds or something left? 1,200 channel points, so live is winning it. Okay. Oh, I guess it just says the winner right there, live. Live is winning. Back? What does back do? I don't know, it's kind of weird. This is use. I wish they had this poll with the breakdown so I could see. Wait, now it's switched? Oh. Oh, trailer just is winning now. The snipe. I got a few seconds left. Trailer's winning. All right, we'll do the trailer, I guess. You guys voted with your channel points. Oh, and you gave 10 bits? When did you give 10 bits? It's not even on my thing. I guess that doesn't show up in the chat. Guys just flooding the poll with bits. But hold on. Let's look at actual votes. Can we look at actual votes? How does that work? Trailer wins. 16-13. I don't know, how does it work? How do the channel points work? 350 points back for watching anyway. Well, anyway, we'll do the trailer. And then we'll play the game. So there. We'll do it that way. So I will get that here. Where's my oh. It's weird when it shows my oh wait, I'm silly. We gotta go somewhere else. It's unlisted on YouTube. I gotta go into my back room to go get the video. There it is. Let's view the video. We're doing. Does YouTube even work? Does YouTube even work? Let's see. If I do this, hey, looks good. Okay, cool. There's a screenshot there. Here we go. Game reveal. Jason Bateman. Why is Jason Bateman there? All right. Oh, should we do nothing? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Wait, why did it skip? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And that is it. Wow, look at all the things it wants me to watch. Okay, cool. So that is, but that was yesterday, the remaster, coming to a video game playing PC near you. Get hype. I love how this is like the quietest game reveal. It's like, oh, cool. Anyway, I have the game right here. A little build that I made. So we can actually like mess with it. But those of you who are unfamiliar, this is a game that I made 10 years ago to the day, exactly 10 years ago. December 6th, 2010 is when it released, at least. And that was a game I made in like 2 months, and this will not take 2 months to make, because I'm working on other stuff. But it's a very simple, experimental, narrative-heavy game with no actual dialogue. Everyone speaks in arrow keys and hearts. So don't have to do any localization, which is nice. And so you can either walk into the wall, of course, as you saw. And those are actually screen grabs from Flash, because I haven't made those environments yet. So the Flash version actually used these assets, the character, the boy and the dog. So I actually like them so much. I didn't feel they need to be redone. I am going to clean them up. Now that I made them in high res, like I exported them, you can actually see a lot of issues with them. So I'm going to be cleaning those up. But the animation stuff, I think it's great. It speaks for itself, does very well. The backgrounds were very nice, so they will be missed, but we're in Unity, so I thought I would do some 3D stuff. So you can actually hear I'm doing more low-pass filter stuff with the music, so as the wall goes away, the music kind of fades in. And that'll be easier to hear as you get more instruments added. So right now the guitar is in, so once that fades out, of course, that'll be obvious too. You'll also notice when the wall comes in, the camera fades out, things get dark, they get desaturated. So watch this when the wall comes in right here. Watch the camera movement, how it pulls back a little bit. So I couldn't really do stuff like that in Flash, at least not easily. So that's pretty cool to have that. So you'll hear the audio unmuffle here a bit too. And yes, this is an overpass from Overpass. It was kind of placeholder, but then I'm like, you know what? It kind of works nicely. I like this camera stuff that's going on here. You get the dog's head and the tail there through the snowdrift. I think it's cool. One more wall. I actually had the wall as 3D initially, and it was kind of cool looking, but it wasn't working. You could like see it coming in the background, and it's supposed to be more of a surprise when it appears, so I changed it to 2D. So it's a lot closer to the original game, but it looks pretty cool. It has a lot of cool effects going on. OMG, 2 upcoming games. Let me do a little fade out here. So there's a lot more to the game, and oh, it just loops, by the way. It just keeps going forever. But I wanted to show this. This is a proof of concept I've been working on for a little bit. I actually technically started it December of last year, and just messed with it for a month, and it was pretty far along. Bean's profile picture. Yep, this is where the dog comes from, this game from 10 years ago, which is made in Flash, which means you can only play it for a few more weeks before all of the big browsers decide to permanently disable Flash. I mean, you can always download an old browser or a Flash player on your computer, but so I only worked on it for a few weeks in 2019, and then I just started working on it again after revealing Soundodger 2. So take it easy, Trinius. So I wanted to hurry up and have something to show because today is the 10th anniversary, and I thought that would be special, so I wanted to show that to you. So I don't know when this thing will be out. It seems pretty simple to do, especially now that I've gotten all of this stuff working. Because now that this is working, I have the boy all cut out, and I have the animation working. I have idle animations, like the turning works. I have, look at the subtle camera movement, how the camera moves a little bit left as you turn, like those little tiny things. There's cool stuff going on with the environmental stuff. So now we have shadows, because before it was completely flat, so you didn't have a chance to show shadows anywhere. And luckily the PNGs cast their own shadows onto the snow and stuff, so that's all pretty cool. And they even, shadows can be cast onto them. This is all fun to me. I like that. So you can see when the boy stands halfway in the shade, like the shadow is like halfway on his face right there, you know? So you kind of actually feel like you're in the environment, his shadows properly. This kind of stuff usually doesn't just work, so I had to get some custom shader stuff working for this. It's actually easier to see the shadow on the dog. Got a nice shadow right there when he sits down. What is this Rufflers thing? What is this? Ruffle is a Flash player emulator built into the Rust programming language. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, there's a few things people have been making. I've seen, other than Flashpoint, the thing where you downloaded your own client to have 10,000 games on it. Someone made another HTML5 thing. I guess Ruffle's one of them. That's cool. Is it working? Is Ruffle working? Usage. Installing on a website you own. Oh, you got to get a plugin, browser extension. If you visit websites that have Flash content but aren't using Ruffle, oh, actually, you can do that. Oh, that's cool. Take a look at that. Yeah, so I have a lot of depth of field stuff going on here to keep them in focus. Very blurry, because the original game had art that was very fuzzy. They weren't smooth like this. They're kind of like crusty, if that's a good word to describe it. So I wanted to capture something like that. It'd be cool if I can get a shader to make this look all splotchy, but for now, this is fine. This like out of focus stuff, which is pretty cool. And if anybody's played the game, you already know that this is like a third of the whole game. It's going to be a short game. The original is only about like 10 minutes or so, start to finish. There are multiple endings, right? So you have multiple reasons to play through, but I don't expect this to be a very long game. Can we get this one on mobile? I don't think so. I'm not going to do mobile games. I have no interest in that. If someone wants to do it for me, then we can start talking, but I'm not going to do it myself. I know what happens. We're not going to play this that many times. I know what happens in the mobile game market. You get snuffed. Nobody cares about the small experimental indie game platformers that are 10 minutes long. Unity has the make mobile game button. Yeah, I know. It's easy to compile a thing for Android and iPhone, but they have to pay $99 for an Apple developer license and go through the whole process of setting it up. I'm already set up on Steam. It's easy to do that. This is more like an itch game. I'll think about it, but probably not. I mean, as it is, you have to pay $100 per game that you put on Steam, and I believe you get the $100 back once your game makes $1,000. So if you're making a free game, that's it. You make no money, and you will have paid $100. That's how it works. Anyway, you did see the URL. It was onemrbean.com/games/yesterday. And that is live right now. And not only is it live, but it, can I change this to look a little better? I can, /yesterday. What are you doing without the yesterday? I can do this. There you go. And then you stretch it out so it fits. All right. So it has a nice little loop. I made this nice little background video with the blurry snow coming down. You have the reveal trailer if you want to watch it again in HD at your own leisure. But most importantly, we have what is the Studio Bean mailing list, which is not a But That Was Yesterday mailing list. This is a Studio Bean mailing list. This is going to be, I know, I have 3 mailing lists now. I have an Overpass one, a Soundodger 2 one, and now the Studio Bean one. This is going to be, we're going to transition over the course of a long period of time, everything over to this this mailing list. So if you, because I'm working on a lot of projects now, and I don't want to make a mailing list for each big one. Let's just do one thing for the company. Keep it simple. Keep it simple. Y'all get your signups in. I'm going to the sign up list right now. I'm gonna refresh it, and if it says 0, I'm gonna be disappointed. I'm refreshing. Y'all better not disappoint me. It says 1. One person signed up to the mailing list. Thank you to the one person. I'm gonna go check and see who it was. It was, I don't know who that is based on your email. Thank you, whoever that was. We have one person on the mailing list. Isn't that exciting? Oh look, Soundodger Sunday. Michael Molinari. Michael Molinari. So we got Soundodger Sunday 54, 55, 58, and 50. Those are the good ones, I guess. We got more. Oh, and there's the Soundodger 2 trailer. There we go. Are we getting something for Together 2? I am not working on Together 2. Sorry to disappoint. I have a lot of Flash games that I've made, and I can show you them right now. My other Flash games, none of which are loading right now. Hello? Do I have pictures? There you go. But that was yesterday. There's the old version. Oh, look, you can play it, air quotes. I should put more info here now and change that date. 2010 and something else. It felt like yesterday and Together just kind of fit together too well. Yeah, they're called Bracket Universe because they both have brackets around their title there. Together, I don't know if I mentioned this before, that was supposed to be a trilogy. Together, Together Again, and Together Forever. There's the whole trilogy. And I do have a prototype, and I think I showed this. Pretty sure I showed this at some point on stream, like a couple years ago maybe. But if we go to, man, where would this be? Oh, it's right here. Look at that. So I made this prototype in Flash, by the way. I was very proud of myself for like getting 3D-ish Star Fox looking stuff. But Together 2 is supposed to be 3D like this, which is really cool looking. And so I was going through all these Flash tutorials and trying to figure out how to make it feel like you're flying in Flash, you know? So I have like cloud movement and stuff like that. You can go into the clouds, just like in the 2D game where you can go into the clouds and stuff. So and that rectangle flying around is supposed to be you holding hands with the girl. So obviously it's placeholder, and there's the dots on the ground that helps you get a sense of location. And now you can do this in Unity incredibly easily. None of this is difficult to do. I could probably prototype this in like an hour and get something like this working exactly like this. So yeah. So anyway, yeah, it's supposed to be a trilogy of stuff that you do. Big plans I had, and then I was like, you know, let's make different things. So I made other things, obviously. But I have a lot of Flash games. I got Blind. This game never came out. I don't think did I ever show this on stream? I don't think I did. That was I was very excited. This was the game after Soundodger. This was supposed to be my big game after Soundodger. And I worked on it for a month, and it just wasn't working, so I quit. But that was such a cool game. I still have the prototype somewhere. Yesterday, that is coming. That's the one I chose. So if I had to choose one game to bring back as a remaster, what would it be? And my answer in my heart was, but that was yesterday, because it's a short game and it means a lot to me. And it meant a lot to a lot of people who played it as well. So that's why I picked it. City Stream, RIP. Crow Scare, we're not remaking that. Elements never got finished. The End of Us, that's a good one. Made that with who would eventually become my wife. Flippy Board is made in Unity, so that's not Flash. How My Grandfather Won the War is a great game. Man vs. Verified definitely doesn't need to be remastered. Network, no. Passing Fancy, no. Ribbons is cool, not necessary. Yikes. Run, no. Scaling the Sky is a cool game. Needs more work. It shouldn't be remastered and unchanged. It needs a lot of work to be improved. There's my friend Rusty's Foot. Squares 3. Ooh. Super Smash Brothers Melee Mini. No. To What End's pretty cool. Together. I mean, if we had to pick a second game, the other one would be Together, yes. If we had to pick another, it would be Together. Volcano's unfinished. No. So, I mean, it's not like there's a lot of candidates for what would be remastered, but I would definitely remaster it together if I did another. And then I'd probably do How My Grandfather Won the War. That seems kind of cool. How early was Choice Chamber on Twitch chat integration? 2014. No, 2013. Choice Chamber. It's hard to imagine that, but yeah. I worked on Soundodger, and I finished in 2013, October. And then I started working on Blind in 2013 for like a month, like during October, November. And then I just quit that because it wasn't worth my time. And then I immediately, December 2013, right? Yeah, because I hadn't moved to Texas yet. Yeah, I was working on Choice Chamber, and then I did my first stream of Choice Chamber January 2014, and I still have the highlight on my channel of me playing through. Proof that it was out before Twitch Plays Pokemon by like a couple weeks. So, on a scale of cool to very cool, how did game announcement look? I'll let the chat answer this. That is not for me. Pretty cool. I will not answer this myself. Basketball's a cool game. I'm probably not ever gonna bring this to Unity. It's a great game, but not something worth bringing back. Soundodger obviously was worth bringing to Unity, but not as itself. We're just doing the remaster. I'm sorry, the sequel, not the remaster. And Choice Chamber is never. That is such a complicated, messy game that is not coming out in Unity. That is going to be stuck in Flash. So, isn't the wiki broken? Doesn't this not work anymore? Oh no, wait, I'm thinking of. Wait, which wiki got deleted? Overpass got deleted. Do I have it linked here? No, I don't have it linked. Official website, does that have it linked? Wiki, yeah. I think the Wikipedia was deleted. Yeah. That sucks so much. It got deleted because of inactivity. At least we have the web Reddit. Yeah, you do. We have no knowledge. Yep. There's no, there's nothing. What is the Overpass subreddit? Is it really just... /r/overpass, or is it overpass game? Let's just go to Reddit. Oh, it worked. Okay, it's just overpass. We managed to snag it. Let's see. Last post was 1 year ago. Launch trailer. Oh, no, that's pinned. 1 year ago, someone said I did not deserve this. Well, that's cool that you snagged it. There are 2 people online. Nice. Well, that's the Overpass subreddit. Cool. There are 3 posts. I'm glad this is here, and I am joined. Look at that. I am joined. Well, that's nice. Oh, hey, that is your post. Look at that. To be fair, Overpass was pretty well off in its Discord server too. That is true. Discord was good, but our knowledge is gone. Our knowledge. Yeah, the Soundodger subreddit looked really cool, and then it got broken. They updated everything. Choice Chamber has a very quiet subreddit, but for some reason it always gets sent right to my Reddit front page. I guess it knows because I'm a moderator or something. It always lets me see it, posts. So I respond to people. They get excited. Anyway, thanks for checking out the new game reveal, but that was yesterday. I'll be working on that here and there over time. I worked on it pretty much for the last 2-3 weeks straight, so it's time to get back to Soundodger 2. Time to get back to Soundodger 2 and work on cool stuff so I can keep showing you cool stuff. I would like to have a level working by the end of this year in the next 25 days. That would be nice. So, I got a lot of work to do. That said, I am going to get going. You are a very busy bean. That is correct. I am. But, you know, it's good. It's good to have something to do. Good to have something to do. Where's my music? There it is. Oh, wait, you know what? I wanted to play my song. This is the song I was telling you that I was looking for. And then I was going through a whole bunch of city pop soundtracks and compilations on YouTube. I'm like, this is gonna take forever, and I'm like skipping through. I was like, oh man, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And then I just, all right, let's just do one more. Let's just do one more, and then sure enough, it was the first song. I was like, oh yes. So anyway, I will end the stream with said song because it is so good. This is my favorite city pop song, and this is the bootleg from Across, so it's got an extra beat added onto it. But more or less, it's the original song. So anyway, here we go. It's called Remember Summer Days from Henri. I looked her up, by the way. Henri, she had this album from 1983, and she has pretty much made a new album of original music every year or two since then. She has not stopped. She has been just a monster and just making music. ANRI, Japanese artist. Never heard of her, except for city pop stuff. So here's a song. I'm going to get going. Everyone, have a wonderful rest of your week. Thank you, Princess Ike. And everyone, take care. I'll see you next week. Have a good one.